Hello guys, Lancaster here again with you, and today I'll be talking about the pretty rare product in Airsoft world today, which is this. And this is a Western Arms pistol. Yeah, Western Arms. They're really pretty rare today. And this particular pistol is a Wilson Combat Supergrade Tactical. What is interesting about Western Arms, they were quite popular 10 years ago, even 7 years ago, but today they seem to be rare as a, I don't know, as a dinosaur in a modern airsoft world. The reasons were they were very expensive, and since Tokyo Marui came out with their version of 1911 pistol, which was superior to the Western Arms products, they are expensive but very interesting pistols. Were forgotten by us airsofters, and after all Chinese and Taiwanese companies came out with their versions of 1911's pistol or any EU pistols or any other mishmash design pistols, these pistols seems to be completely forgotten, and it's actually pretty difficult to find a normal review on YouTube regarding what's Western Arms pistols stands for and what they are all about. So basically this is a plastic frame and slide pistol out of the box. And the best thing with Western Arms is the fact that they do license all their products and they pay the royalty to the real steel company, so they can use all the trademarks and their patents pending both in Japan and in the United States. So there is no problem of markings you have on the pistol. They are licensed, and there will be no lawsuits from the manufacturers. Coming back to the pistol itself, as you can see, this is a dual tone Wilson Combat pistol, a single stack 1911, which comes with a lot of nice features, and I will try to cover all of them. So as you can see, the frame is painted with some kind of dark blue coating. It looks pretty nice and very unusual for me at least, and the slide is black. It's plastic, but it's a very high quality plastic. I think it's called heavyweight plastic, and before I thought that heavyweight means that simply that the toy gun has metal weighters inside, like in a grips, but in fact the heavyweight stands for very high quality material, external material of the pistol. And from the first perspective, it's kind of hard to realize that the pistol is plastic and it's not made of some kind of alloy, because the quality of plastic is so high that it really feels like metal, and I see no reason really to swap the slide and frame from plastic to the metal one on this kind of pistol, because it's just beautiful enough, you know, to keep it as it is. So coming back to the pistol, on the left side you have a Wilson Combat logo, and on the right side you have a Tactical Supergrade. This model is still in production by by Wilson Combat. I'm not sure if Western Arms still do produce them because they are likely to run out of some models and then relaunch them. Also on the right you have a Wilson Combat, Bearville, Arkansas, USA. There is no serial number below the place of production of the pistol, and you have a Wilson's logo on the grips. The grips, by the way, are made of plastic, but they do look like the real wood grips, and I think if you are not touching them, it's really hard to say if that is a plastic or is a real wood. So again, I don't see the reason to swap them with the real steel grips, just in case you want, you know, to make a project very special or very expensive. So the front and rear coating serrations are quite rough and easy to use. On the front of the frame we have, I think, 30 lines per inch checkering, and on the back, on the mainspring housing, it's also checkered with the 30 lines per inch. It has beaver tail grip safety. It has magwell, which is a separate part installed into a mainspring housing, so it's not like on the how it's called, Smith and Alexander, the large one. This is two-part thing, and the magwell is built inside. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's built, so it's more easier to install your magazine inside. 3-hole adjustable trigger, checkered extended magazine release button. I think it's extended because it's camera, come on. Yeah, it's pretty large and easy to use by your finger. The slide release is a Wilson type, which has this bar in the middle of the slide release. Extended guide rod, Wilson 192. Yeah, Wilson 192 the safety lever ambidextrous. As you can see, Western Arms have a fake firing pin, and Tokimaru, as all we know, have just a screw on the back of the blowback housing, which is another great point of Western Arms. The sights are Wilson. As you can see, there is a logo of Wilson Combat on the sides, and the shape of the sight is not the same like on the Novak sights, so it has a concave here on the top, and also on the top of the slide you can see the serrations to, how to say, to exclude the glare when you're aiming down sight. On chamber you have Wilson's 45 ACP, and the last thing on the barrel bushing you have Wilson's written here. So basically, as you can see, this pistol is 100% copied from the real steel Wilson Combat, and there is nothing to change in it because all the bits and bobs are match the real steel version, so you don't need to spend any money on top after you bought the pistol. You get the pistol completely copied of a real steel one. It's all about the looks of it. Performance wise, this pistol is crap. This particular model is SCW version 2, which stands for Shibuya Custom Works, I think. And there are 3 versions of Shibuya Custom Works and another version of Magnatech, the cheapest one, I think. And forgotten to mention the hammer is a Wolfenstein hammer, silver hammer. Yeah, and with the Shibuya Custom Works, it's hard to understand the differences between these models or generations, I would say, because there are not so many differences, but the main difference I found on my guns is about the hop-up system in version 2 and version 3. I never had a version 1, unfortunately, but the main difference between the version 2 and version 3 is that on the version 2 the hop-up is adjustable, and the gun comes with this strange looking Allen key to adjust the hop-up which is located in your chamber. From one side it's quite interesting and comfortable, or should be comfortable, to adjust your hop-up with no need to disassemble even the field strip, the gun, as you have to do on the Tokyo Marui, but doing it through the chamber. But from the other side, I barely can see any differences in the gun's performance when I do adjust the hop-up. So I can screw it to the right or unscrew it to the left, and there is almost no difference in the BB trajectory. I have tried the 0.2s, 0.25s, 0.28s, 0.3s, 0.36 and 0.4s BBs, and all fly wherever they want. I don't know if there is a way to really understand how it works. I will try to show you. You just literally have to open your chamber, not all the way down to the slide lock, but inside there, on the bottom part of the chamber, there is a little screw. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there is a screw which you can adjust with this Allen key, and you can turn it to the right, to the left. It's also not easy because like so. But again, as I said, there is almost no real difference in BB trajectory. So yeah, that's strange. Another great thing about Western Arms pistols is the fact that you can actually, I have inserted the neck, there are no BBs, but I can decock it with my fingers. Yeah, as you see, and it's pretty safe. When the gun is cocked, you can just decock it. And that's a great feature because on Tokyo Marui, the hammer will be blocked on the half cock position if you're trying to do so, and that is not like on the real steel. And with the Western Arms it's better. And talking about the half cock, if you do the half cock, the trigger blocks so fine that you cannot really do anything with it. There is no play at all, and that's really very nice. And the trigger work on Western Arms is super. The click is very light comparing to modified Tokyo Marui pistols, but it's enough to release gas from the magazine to cycle the pistol. By the way, the blowback action is really very nice on Western arms, and the kick is hard. It's harder than on Tokyo Marui because when you have a heavyweight plastic slide, it really kicks you in the hand. And just collection-wise, it's a great pistol, you know, to clicking in an armchair, or I don't know, plinking the Coke cans. But for airsoft skirmishing, Shibuya version, Shibuya Custom Work version 2 Western Arms pistol is a piece of crap. But aesthetically, it's a great pistol, and if you are a collector and not going to use it for airsoft skirmishing, I would definitely recommend to get one. Unfortunately, the prices for the Western Arms pistols is equal, or are equal to many AEG rifles, and starts from $200 and finishes on $500 or $600 for very rare items like Nighthawk pistols. I think this model is slightly above $200, but for collection, for your collection, it's a good purchase. Not for playing, of course. So that's pretty much everything about this pistol, which is a Wilson Combat Tactical Supergrade Shibuya Custom Work version 2 Western Arms 1911 pistol. It was on Carster. If you have any questions regarding this pistol, you want to see what's inside of it or any other things, just comment below and I will try to disassemble it and to show you how it works, because some issues in this pistol can really frustrate you. Like after quite some shots, the barrel gets loosened and you see the barrel looks like that, and that's because the Western Arms outer barrel consists of two pieces, and the front piece, if you do not tighten it with the thread lock, it will just unscrew after some I don't know, several magazines shooting through the gun, and you can actually lose the outer barrel. So that's all for that pistol, and bye for now, guys.